this here is the what I call the front room, and as you can see, this is where most of the assembly and setup happens, with the final setup bench, kind of the rough build out bench. This is where I do a lot of the fret work on this table here, leveling the frets, cleaning up the fretboard edges, getting everything ready to either paint, or if it's a maple board, scraping off the fret wire. This is the dangerous wall of finished product. I say dangerous because if you're not careful, they'll slide out of there and hit the bench and go on the ground like it's happened before. This is kind of just where all the final steps happen. Over here, behind us here, is kind of the pick guard wiring station, so to speak. It's where the pickups get loaded in, everything gets soldered up before it goes over to the other bench. And then through the old door here, getting out into the main work area of the shop. It is very dirty, very nasty. It's kind of where the sausage is made, so to speak, with several of the drill presses, spindle sanders, belt sanders, router tables for making the pick guards. Working our way around. These tables here are mainly just for leveling finishes, gluing necks in, whatever needs to happen, stamping neck plates, control plates. This is kind of my little paint table here. That's where everything gets mixed and the guns are ready to go for whatever color needs to be sprayed that day. It's out of our way so we don't trip. This is the dirty old spray cube. It works very well, actually. It pulls all the fumes in and it goes through a triple filtering process and actually pulls clean air out the top of it. So very good for the space that I have. It's good for one body, one neck at a time, but that's pretty much how I build everything anyway. Kind of over in this corner is the buffing stations, where the Grizzly Geo 530 is, which is an animal in itself. It's a variable speed buffer that will pull your arm out of socket if you're not careful. It's very, very, very powerful. The smaller buffer is for buffing fret wire, fretboards, things of that nature. Sanding table over there behind all the rack and necks there. These racks actually come to me from Vince Canetto, which has been an invaluable source. It's able to, by installing a paint stick through the truss rod nut on the bottom, it sure makes spraying multiple necks a lot faster. You can just spray them, pop them up on there. Same with the bodies. You can see I've got a load of bodies here that are all cut, sanded, sealed up, getting ready for either the final white undercoating to be put on them if that's what they need, or sanded and ready for spray for like the blondes and the translucents. This here actually is one of those bodies that we talked about in the podcast with the raised center on it. This one actually is being built for my demonstrator from NAMM in a little bit of different configuration. We're going to have a Firebird in it, a strap middle pickup, and then your typical T-style bridge pickup in the bottom. This one's going to get just a nice light brown stain on it, and he wants it pretty roughed up, so we're going to do that. Over there in the corner is my laziness. Haven't gotten my crate from NAMM broken down yet, but we're looking to expand here back further into the shop, so have kind of things going. Table over there, it's just full of, it's kind of the catch-all, which I think every shop needs. Where a lot of projects are going in. Here's some of the set necks are getting ready to be glued up, bodies that are all done. There's a Lefty San Bernardino body that is going to be leveled and buffed here probably later today. And there's another one of the set necks with some binding on it that's getting ready to get glued up here in the next week or so. And this other stuff over here, that's for a project I have going. I'm gonna be working on some of the Linhoff stuff since Kirk Linhoff passed away, and I'm going to be building what they had available and left to be built. I'm going to be doing that here over the summer, so it's going to be fun for me. This is just the last little buffer. It was my first buffer I ever had. I kind of use it now to polish parts on a little bit, some of the nickel parts, and actually to buff the bone nuts out a little bit on it too. So very messy, very dirty in here, but it gets the job done.